Good morning, everyone. Welcome to One Concept Per Day portal. And this is your question number 2. If you remember, in the first question, that is first video, we have seen, okay, how do you calculate the linear parameters of motion? Like you can find out if a particle moves in a straight line, what is the velocity of a particle? How do you find the displacement? Okay, and then we'll also find out what is the distance traveled by it. If there is a relative motion, we have seen all this now. Okay, now let us look at the next one. Right now, a train starting from rest travels from A to B with an acceleration of 0.2 meter per second square. Acceleration is given. I always try to write down what is given here. Acceleration is given over here, and then train starting from rest, which means what? We have u equal to 0. Okay, then decelerates from rest B to C, from B to C. Okay, so you see this is a speed time graph, which means the slope of a speed time graph is always acceleration. So I can now write here 0.2. Okay, these are some of the basic practices that I always follow. Okay, so that it becomes easier for me to solve the problem. Okay, so therefore the slope here gives 0.2, and then decelerates from B to C. The total distance from A to C is 1800 meters. A to C is 1800 meters, which means what? The area of the triangle is given to you. The area is given to be 1800 meters. Okay, the graph shows the variation with time of the speed of the train. Okay, the speed time graph is being shown to you here. And then the time of travel from A to C is t. Time of travel from A to C is t, and from A to B is 0.8 t. That's also given. Write down the speed of the train when at point B in terms of t. Write down the speed of train when at point B. He is asking you what is the speed of the train at B. Okay, in terms of t. So how do you do it here? So usually if I want to just do it graphically, what I do is we can just draw a straight line like this, and I can find out what is the speed of this train. Okay, but how do you know it here? So what we do is, this acceleration is nothing but slope. So I'll write slope is equal to vertical height, which is delta V, divided by this base. This vertical height divided by base. Y difference in y coordinate divided by difference in x coordinate. What is this base here? 0.80. Now what is this value here? Slope is equal to 0.2. 0.2 is equal to delta V divided by 0.80, or delta V is equal to, what's the value of delta V? It should be 0.2 multiplied by 0.80, which should now be equal to 0.160, right? Now we have got delta V. What is that we need? We need the value of V here. Okay, what is delta V here? Delta V here is nothing but V final minus V initial. What is V final? This is my V final. This is my V initial. So what is V initial? 0. What is V final? That's what we need to find. So I will write this as V final minus 0, which should be equal to V final, right? So now we already know from here that we find delta V is equal to so much. I will equate this to 0.160. Thus V should be equal to, V final is VB. It should be equal to 0.160. So we have got an expression for the velocity of the train at point B. Okay, next, determine T. We need to find out the value of T. How do you find T? Now look at this here. So what is that we have got? We have got this value. We have got this value in terms of T, which is 0.160. This value is known to you. Now we already know what is the area here. Now given the area of the triangle, you know what is the altitude. This is the altitude. This is the base. So how do you relate these two to the area? It's very easy. So what you can do is you can now write area is equal to half BH, right? So what is the area? Area is already given to you. Where is it given? Displacement, the total distance traveled from A to C is 1800, given here. So therefore, I will write this as equal to 1800 is equal to half multiplied by base. What is the base over here? Base here is total base. Don't take up until here. Total triangle I am taking here, right? So this should be T. Half into T multiplied by, what is the height? This is 0.160. 0.160, right? So now let us take this value. So this should now be equal to 2 ones are 0.08, sir. It should be 0.08 T square. Okay, so therefore T square is equal to 1800 divided by 0.08, which should now be equal to, let us calculate this, 1800 divided by 0.08 will be 22,500. 22,500. So this value of T is equal to square root of 22,500, which should be equal to how much? It should be, let me find out this. Square root of this will give us to 150. So this should be 150. What is the unit? Seconds, right? T is measured in seconds, so the answer is 150 seconds. So determine the value of T, 150 seconds. We have got it. So thus we come to an end to the second question. Okay, we'll see the next question in the next video. Thank you.